greenhouse update for the germination greenhouse. We still have to replace the fern strips, so they're rotted. But we have the rafters in place on the south end. This side, the east side, or right hand side as you're looking at it, quite a gap here in the rafter. The plate on the back, should get one on the front as well. This is one I cut with just a handsaw, and it's quite a gap there. Tough to cut with a handsaw. I don't think I quite had the dimensions perfect, but it will work. On the west side, these rafters were cut with the Stanley clamping miter box, adjustable angle, and really flush. Came out nice. So the north end, the rafters, the upper and lower, will make with that as well. Hopefully the cuts come out just as nice. Really don't like where it meets up at the bottom, even though there's a plate there for protection and for strength. Just really doesn't sit all that well. The angle is definitely off. That one was tough to get an angle on. I was able to get the original off, so I should be able to get one now, a template. The miter box will not cut the angle. This one's slightly better, still off quite a bit. And it's just the design of the shed kit that it came. You know, it had these fancy braces here instead of sitting on a wall plate. So I guess that was the advantage, is you could just put up the rafters and not have to frame out a wall. But we ended up framing a wall anyways, so maybe that would have been better off in the long run. Because this cut here will sit flush on a plate. So I don't know what I'll do on the north end, if I'll just measure it out and have it sit right on this plate. There's not really a lot left to this plate either. On the south end, I don't imagine the north end's any better. I think between the bracing and the studding and the fact that it's probably only going to be here this year, and then once we replace the fern strips, I think it'll be okay in the long run. Because it won't be a long run, it'll just be a short season. Of course, we've said that other years, but we'll see what happens. First time making a gambrel style roof on my own, and overall not too bad. Little things, the studding didn't quite match up. I don't think it matched up when the old man put it in place to begin with, and so I got an L bracket and screwed it in there where there's still wood. You see it's missing a screw, but there's really not much we can do there. Same on this side. Missing the one screw, but was able to get two up there. Here we are in the north end. Have the rafters in place. This greenhouse is definitely shot. Fern strips have rotted away. I have to replace those next. So it's secure enough that we can re-plastic it this year. I have to put windows back in. I have to remove the piece of wood with the old man staples. Secure that up there, bracing. Didn't have to actually move this support at all. It was still secure enough. I just had to remove the plate that was there, joining it with the rafter, replace the rafters. Definitely looks like a construction zone here. Inside the greenhouse looks absolutely terrible. It's full of lumber, junk. That'll be the next project. Rafters down there in place. But it's definitely seen better days. plates that I used, nails instead of the spikes. Spikes are probably stronger. These are a little more forgiving. So it's in place. A lot to do yet on it. But that'll be another day. Finish nailing up the old plywood. Next step will be the chimney as well. And where the chimney exits the building, there's quite a bit of rot there as well. The old man put tin across the back as a heat shield. She'll put some up on top here to help with the rain. That's a project for another day as well. So it's in place. Replace the fern stripping, fix this back end a little bit, put up a new stovepipe, put some new plastic on, and see if it can get us through the year. Little greenhouse next door. Hope to get back into production this year. That's enough for a single row. And the one behind it, made with Johnny's high hoop bender, or tunnel bender. We got to finish that this year too. Everything's in place, the hip boards are good, but underneath where the ground anchors are, I've got to drill through and put a bolt through. It's pretty hard steel. You have to basically make a pilot hole and then work your way up to the size you want, which I started to do, but it really, this time of year, kills your battery on your cordless drill. You gotta wait till the weather breaks a little bit, get some of the snow out of here, get the generator out, and use a corded drill. Just make life easier.